I think 75 years is an amazing feat for a radio station, and still looked upon, I think today as it was then, as a place to go for news and information, a feeling of community, and a sense of knowing what's going on.
While many other stations are no longer really devoting those kinds of resources to news, WGAN Radio still is, and it still remains, your number one station for radio news in this market, and I think that's incredible.
I've worked for a lot of radio stations in Maine, and I don't think collectively all of the ones I worked at before here were 75 total.
You and I have actually been, I think, the longest running talk radio team on WGAN.
Which is really something when you consider the people who have walked through this door before.
The producer would take the call, write the caller's name on a piece of paper and their town, and then stick it up on the window, and that was our way. And so, and we got used to that. That's what it was. That's how you did it.
Now, everything is digital. There's no turntables, there's no tape. It is completely digital. Everything is based off computers, and it's so high-tech.
Despite the fact there have been many changes in the industry, despite the fact that there's satellites and internet and podcasting, at the end of the day, people still need to know what's going on in the world. They wake up in the morning, they think to themselves, is the world still the way it was when I went to bed? And we're there to tell them that things are all going to be okay.
I think when you look at the legacy of WGAN Radio, you realize that there are a lot of people who continued on in the industry, and Maine has a lot to be proud of in terms of the people in broadcasting, and I'm just proud to be part of that WGAN family.
I think it's an exciting time, and I think if we look back in 5 years, what we're talking about today will almost be ancient.
The big thing about WGAN and radio in general is that the human element is still very much needed. And it's what got the station going 75 years ago, and it's what's going to have people still listening in 75 years to come.